Mikel Arteta says what Raheem Sterling has already improved since joining Arsenal from Chelsea. Raheem Sterling finally made his full Arsenal debut in the Gunners' 5-1 win against Bolton Wanderers in the EFL Cup, a nice relief from the pressure of recent away trips. Speaking at his press conference after full time, Arteta said Sterling was very good on his full debut, grabbing his first goal for the club. The duo worked together before at Manchester City, meaning nothing in Sterling's repertoire should be surprising the Arsenal manager right now. But Arteta did notice one thing that's improving about the winger. Arteta explained. Yeah, it's very good, Sterling's performance. I think he is getting better and better. I think physically you can tell that he is making steps. The moment the game opened up a little bit, you know what he can do, how he can deliver. He was involved in a few goals, so very positive night for him. Of course, Arsenal's deadline day decision to bring four-time Premier League winner Sterling to the club now seems a very good one. Although Sterling came away from the game in better standing, it was predominantly a night about Nwaneri's talent, a 17-year-old who is ready to play regularly. Nwaneri scored his first and second Arsenal goals against Bolton, a youngster who has never looked out of place in the senior side. There is a certain aura about the midfielder when he is on the ball, a positive arrogance, if you will. He knows his own ability. And with Martin Odegaard still missing at Arsenal for the foreseeable, perhaps it's now time to play Nwaneri as the number 10 or 8 alongside Declan Rice and Thomas Partey. Arsenal might lack some creativity if the likes of Leicester City and Southampton arrive to the Emirates playing in a low block in the coming weeks, something Nwaneri can certainly help with. Theo Walcott says Arsenal have a teenager he is so excited about right now. Ethan Nwaneri scored his first ever Arsenal goal against Bolton, and there is a feeling that this is the start of something special. Speaking on live from N5 before the game, Theo Walcott has been discussing Nwaneri's potential and how excited he is about the 17-year-old. Walcott says that he can't wait to see what Nwaneri can do for Arsenal, claiming that he was so impressed by the youngster during preseason, claiming that his energy around the training ground was especially impressive. The Pundit spoke highly of Nwaneri, claiming that he was incredible during preseason. He said, I'm really looking forward to watching Ethan. I really am, because he is the one player who really lit up the whole place in the preseason. He really did. Not just that, his energy around the place. He is a really good kid, so keep an eye on him. Walcott believes that Nwaneri is an exciting talent, and that is also the view within Arsenal. Indeed, Gabriel Martinelli has recently noted that staff at Arsenal are excited by Nwaneri. He said, at the club, they are very happy with the evolution of the young people who come up from the academy. We try to give them all the help we can to make them comfortable. Everyone knows how difficult it is to get into the first team, to be a professional. They have to take advantage of the opportunity, but also be calm. Ethan is a very quality boy. The club has a lot of faith in him and hopes that he will be the one who can help us the most in the future. This is a young player with a huge future. At the age of just 17, he has so much room to grow and improve, but after getting his first goal for the Gunners this week, the ball is now very much rolling for Nwaneri to make his way into Mikel Arteta's first team. Arsenal and Liverpool transfer target tipped for big move. Arsenal and Liverpool are understood to be among the clubs interested in a potential transfer deal for Eintracht Frankfurt midfielder Hugo Larsson. Sources have informed Cout Offside about Arsenal and Liverpool, as well as numerous other top clubs in England and elsewhere in Europe, keeping close tabs on Larsson as he continues to impress in the Bundesliga. Now, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that there is strong interest in the talented 20-year-old, though he did not name specific clubs for the moment, with nothing likely to happen on this deal until summer 2025. Speaking exclusively to Cout Offside for his latest daily briefing column, Romano responded to the story saying, Hugo Larsson has been linked with a move away from Eintracht Frankfurt, and although it could happen in summer 2025, it's not clear or definite yet. That's because Eintracht are very happy with Hugo and they want him to be an important face of their project. Interest is strong from several clubs, but nothing is decided now or will be decided in a few weeks or months. It's a topic for the summer. It will be interesting to see how this Larson saga develops, but one imagines Arsenal would do well to ensure they are in the race for his signature due to the age of their current midfield. Jorginho and Thomas Partey are both over 30 and will both be out of contract at the Emirates Stadium next summer, so injecting some younger blood into that area of the pitch makes sense as a priority, even if Mikel Merino and Declan Rice have both also joined in the last two summers. Liverpool, meanwhile, might benefit from making a similar change, as Endo doesn't look like a long term option, while the team could perhaps do with more depth behind Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Dominic Choboslai. Mikel Arteta wants Arsenal to try again for £66 million striker Gunners nearly signed in 2022. Mikel Arteta has revolutionized Arsenal and turned them into genuine title challengers, but the one area of the pitch the Spaniard must invest in is the number 9. The Gunners' squad is littered with talent, but with an outright striker lacking, many believe the missing component for a successful title bid is a 20 goal guaranteed a season forward. Arsenal have pursued multiple strikers in recent window, including RB Salzburg's Benjamin Sesko, who play with Leipzig now, and Napoli's Victor Osimhen. Neither deal came to fruition, leaving Arteta forced to rely on Trossard, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Jesus as his main striking options. However, despite the trio starting the season well, scoring 4 goals between them, Arteta remains determined to sign a more prolific marksman and, according to TBR Football, has kept Dusan Vlahovic on his shortlist. Arsenal tried to sign the 24-year-old from Fiorentina in 2022 but were beaten to his signature by Juventus. Despite their previous failed attempts to sign the Serbia international, Arteta remains keen, and because a January move has already been ruled out, wants the Gunners to revisit the deal next year. Signing Vlahovic may be possible, but it take a bid to Juventus worth at least £66 million, a fee that, should Arsenal agree to pay, would make Vlahovic the third most expensive signing in the club's history. During his 2.5 years in Turin, Juventus number 9, who has 2 years left on his deal, has scored 43 goals and registered 10 assists in 107 games in all competitions. Chelsea and Arsenal may still have edge in the race for striker transfer, hence Fabrizio Romano. Barcelona are not currently working on the John Duran transfer, according to Fabrizio Romano, in a possible boost for clubs like Chelsea and Arsenal. The talented young Colombia international has shown for Aston Villa in recent times, but Caught Offside have been told that links with Barcelona are wide of the mark, with the main interest coming from the Premier League clubs. Also, Romano, speaking to his daily briefing column, did not specifically name which teams might be in for Duran. He spoke about previous interest from Chelsea in the summer, while Arsenal have notably been linked with the informed 20-year-old by football transfers. Duran looks good enough to play for a number of top clubs in England and Europe, but for now one obstacle may be that Villa may well raise their asking price or generally change their stance on the player after his superb form at the start of the season. Discussing the latest Duran links, Romano said, Barca are not actively working on a deal for John Duran now. Absolutely. All the rest is speculation. We will see in summer 2025, but mentioning this story now, it's completely not true in the sense that Barca are not having contacts for this deal. Several Premier League clubs are monitoring his growth, and in the summer, Chelsea and then West Ham wanted him, but now he is doing great for Villa, so it's a completely different story. This perhaps points towards Chelsea or Arsenal having the edge in the race for Duran, who could be a fine signing for either club. The Gunners are a little light up front at the moment, with neither Kai Havertz nor Gabriel Jesus really looking like an out-and-out nines who can contribute 20 or more goals a season. Chelsea, meanwhile, have Nicholas Jackson in fine form at the moment, but might still want more options in that position, as the Senegalese youngster hasn't always been that consistent at Stamford Bridge. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.